Alright everyone, I'm back from my vacation if you haven't been catching up with my community posts. But anyways, things should be normal until Christmas break, and then around Christmas time, things will change in terms of how I'm making my videos. Most likely. But with that out of the way, I first want to say thank you so much for giving me 562 subscribers while I'm on vacation. That is really appreciative. So now can we please move on to getting on to 1K before the new year begins? Anyways, so I'm gonna start this new video that I did. It's the top 5 favorite and top 5 least favorite Pokemon in no particular order. Psych, just kidding. It is gonna be in particular order because I have it written down here. Anyways, let's move on to the video. So first off is our favorite. And number 1 for our favorite Pokemon is Braixen. It is pretty obvious that Braixen is the best middle stage starter I've ever seen, especially coming from Kalos. I loved playing with Fennekin on my few run-throughs of the Kalos region, and now seeing the Kalos starters back in Paldea, that is awesome. Even though I'm still trying to figure out where I can actually get the Kalos starters. If you know how, please do it in the comments. But anyways, this pure fire type is basically awesome. It can pull out its stick from its tail, igniting the flame on its stick in battle, I guess. It's just purely awesome. Plus, it evolves into Delphox, a fire and psychic type, which I'm pretty sure is the first fire psychic. But the last time I had a Braixen, I trained it to use moves like Flame Charge, Psybeam, you know, typical moves. But I never evolved it into a Delphox. Next up on the list is the number 1 least favorite, and it's a 3-way tie, being Hatenna, Hatterene, and Hattrem. I do not like these. I think Impidimp, Morgrem, and Grimmsnarl are far superior in terms of being the dark fairy typing. Well, what do you get for Hatenna, Hattrem, and Hatterene? Just pure psychic and fairy typing. That is just not good. What's also bad is that they appear in both Galar and now Paldea. And it really frustrates me having to run into a Hatenna or a Hatterene every time I play Pokemon. And I bet some of you can agree with me on that. Up next is our number 2 favorite. This one is Zacian. The reason why is because, well, it's a dog holding a sword in its mouth. I mean, come on. It's so cool. And it's the very first fairy steel type. I mean, sure, we got Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, and Tinkaton one generation later, but Zacian is the first to have the fairy steel type combo. Next up is the number 2 least favorite. This one is Chansey because, well, it's kind of annoying. Being, I think, a normal fairy, is that right? Still, I don't ever use one in battle, but if you want experience, they're good for harvesting. Next up is our number 3 favorite, that being Lycanroc. I mean, come on. Generation 7 had Rockruff, a little dog that can evolve into a freaking wolf with 3 different forms: a midday form, a midnight form, and a dusk form. I mean, I have all 3 forms in Galar, but I'm working on getting all 3 in Paldea, which is a bit tricky considering that they're hard to catch. Next up is our number 3 least favorite, that being Frillish. I do not like it simply because it's such a... I just don't like it because it's a weird Pokemon. And it's even worse when it evolves into Jellicent. Yeah. Alright, number 4 favorite, that being a tie between Lopunny and Cinderace. And that also includes their pre-evolved forms, Bunnery, Scorbunny, and Raboot. I mean, this family of rabbits is welcome in my own arms because, I mean, come on, they're the first rabbit Pokemon that we ever get. Sure, we have Bunnelby and Diggersby, but whoever cares about them? Next up is our number 4 least favorite. This one is a tie between Drowsy and Hypno. The reason why I don't like Hypno is because Hypno is said to steal kids. So, yeah. And then Drowsy just eats dreams. Especially the one episode in the original anime arc. I think it was the Indigo League where Drowsy and Hypno hypnotized kids into thinking they were Pokemon. Yeah. Alright, on to our number 5 favorite. That being Sprigatito, Floragato, and Meowscarada. I love all 3. I mean, come on. You start out with a little grass cat that's just so adorable, and then you evolve into Floragato, who has a yo-yo used for attacking, And then Meowscarada. Oh man, the internet's probably blowing up as we speak about Meowscarada because this grass dark starter is legitimately cool. Even its signature move, Flower Trick, which is very useful and works every single time. And finally, our number 5 least favorite, that being a tie between Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, and Wigglytuff. I don't like them simply because, well, they're all annoying. Jigglypuff especially because in the anime it's shown to draw mustaches on people's faces every time they fall asleep. Because its microphone is disguised as a marker. I think. Anyways, that will wrap it up for this video. Do let me know if you want to see a part 2 of this video, and I can cover 5 more of my favorite Pokemon and 5 more of my least favorite Pokemon in the comments below. Also, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, like the video, and do all the things. You know the drill. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.